Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Kelly this morning.
Good morning.
Welcome, Kelly.
Good morning.
Oh, are you excited for the weekend? Or for the week? Are you getting excited for the first day of the week, rather?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Aren't people always excited on Mondays?
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
No. For all those people out there that are drudging and dreading and hating Mondays, well, we could play a sad song for them, couldn't we?
We could.
But we don't play music on this program, so maybe I could hum a song. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum.
Is that like the funeral?
Yeah, that's the
dirge?
funeral dirge.
Weekend went by quick.
It did.
Too quickly.
Not enough time.
We had fun on Saturday.
We did. What did we do? What did we do on Saturday?
We did Star Trek Saturday.
Oh yeah, we shot a new episode. We shot partly new episode.
First scenes of the new episode.
Yeah, and everything went very smooth. Hats off to all of our cast members and crew. And
you know, I just want to shout them out because they give up their time.
They do.
They are volunteers. They don't get paid. This is something they enjoy doing, but they come out of the goodness of their own heart and give up their time. You know, and look at Josh Irwin. He drives all the way from Northwest Arkansas over Rogers area just to
He's
film
a trooper.
this. He is a trooper.
Yeah, we appreciate Josh. He's doesn't live locally, and he anytime that he's available, and we ask him, he comes with a smile and a work ethic.
Yep, he's always happy.
Works hard every day. Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, he does eat a few pieces of pizza that we feed him.
It was hot this weekend.
Yeah, it was hot this weekend.
Yeah, I was out by the pool, and I spent a good portion of it in the water. So.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, I hope we have a few more pool days left. Not sure what the weather's going to. We'll talk about the weather in just a minute. Well, we want to make sure that people know about our Monday show.
Yes.
We've got a little extra segment that we're going to talk about. You want to tell people about that a little bit?
So we are doing our Ozarks Uncovered on Mondays, and the premise for this was to come up with stories just from the Ozarks. It could be Bigfoot stories, it can be ghost stories, it can be weird, like the Joplin Spooklight, that's still in the Ozarks. But this week we're going to be talking about the ghost town of Rush, Arkansas.
Okay.
And how, if you've ever been there, it's so cool to be able to see. Yeah, there's the picture of it there.
Little rendition of what it may have looked like back in its heyday.
Yeah, and we're going to go over some of the facts about Rush, and if we want to invite people that if they have any stories about Rush or family member, just anything, comment on our post on Around the Table Facebook page, and we may go over that. We'll be talking about that later on in the show.
Yeah, Rush was a big mining town at one time. We'll go into some of the detail. A lot of people go there to hike. There's very nice hiking trails in and around that area. They had an archaeology team from the University of Arkansas that went there and did some digging, found some Indian artifacts. So there's a lot of history behind that. And if you have a story that you want to add to, like Rush, go to our Facebook page and tell your little story. We'd love to add to that history.
Yeah, exactly.
Kelly and I both we really love and we want to keep history going in the area. And if we don't tell the stories of what we know and what you know, many of the stories from my grandparents are lost because I never asked them anything.
Right.
And that could have been passed down. I know that we had, my grandmother did tell me stories that I'm related to Belle Starr in some way or another. and she ran a post office in Ponca somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you're also related to the guy who robbed the bank on the square in Harrison?
I don't know about that. Are you jesting? No. Oh, I don't
Maybe.
know. It would be interesting to find out who we're all related to.
I'm related to Daniel Boone.
Yeah, I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
And you thought it was the brother of Daniel Boone, but it's not. It's the direct descendant.
Yes, I did the genealogy research. Yep.
Yeah, that's so interesting. So interesting. Anyway, we're going to be doing that Secrets of the Ozarks. Is that what we're calling it? What's your call?
Ozarks Uncovered.
Ozarks Uncovered.
Yeah.
Secrets of the Ozarks is what I end up
Some of
calling
them
it.
are probably secrets.
Yeah. And if you have a story that's not very popular or well known, we want to hear it.
Yes.
Even if it's something obscure that you may have heard from your parents, grandparents, great grandparents, or maybe if it's not a true thing, we want to hear these odd stories. All right. Anything else going on? Do you know of? We're going to do some weather,
Yep.
and we've got our topic to ponders.
We do.
So let's get into it.
Talk
How about some
the
weather?
weather.
Yeah.
Okay. For today, it's going to be sunny and hot with a high near 97. Heat index values as high as 105. And tonight, clear with a low around 74. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, it's going to be sunny with a high near 96. Heat index values are going to be up there again. And then Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low around 76. On Wednesday, sunny and hot again with a high near 97. And Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low of around 77. So the
Okay.
heat's going to stick with us
Yeah,
for
it
the
looks
first
like
part
it.
of the week.
Yeah. Thursday, it's once again, it's going to be sunny and very, very hot. High near
What is that?
99 degrees. I hear something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something's going
Not
off.
sure what that is.
It's an alarm. If the place fills with smoke, then we need to leave. Anyway, Thursday, sunny and hot with a high of around 99 degrees. Thursday night, mostly clear, low 76. Friday, again, temperatures nearing 100 degrees.
Wow.
Friday night, low 76. Saturday and Sunday, Saturday high 99, Sunday high 99, and the overnight low is only going to be around 75.
Wow. That's,
I'll check
it's
that out.
It is going to be hot.
I don't know if you can hear that. And I've got I got some weird noises going on here.
Not sure what that is.
I think it's an alarm.
Okay, it sounds like it.
Yeah, I think it's a battery. The battery's low. I think that's what it is.
Okay,
I'm going to say that if there's something nipping, oh, it just went off.
gotcha.
I was going to say if it starts nipping at my heels, then it's not an alarm, it's an animal. Okay, all right, let's do our topic to ponder. Let's see, just normal things in life. What did I just closed it.
You did. Okay,
Oh, let's just keep going.
That's
Oh,
all right.
Hold on a second. Topic to ponder.
yeah.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
This one I was able to answer right away. Just popped right into my mind. The question, topic to ponder for today is what's the most useful thing you've ever bought for under $20?
Oh boy,
My answer was my toothbrush.
that is useful.
Very.
You can clean around the toilet with that toothbrush.
Some people could. Not me.
Well, it's a tool that you could use over and over. You could use it to brush your teeth, and then what are you supposed to get rid of it every
I do
every
save-
6 months or
yeah,
something?
when I get rid of that toothbrush and move on to a new one, I use the old one to clean jewelry or,
Yeah, okay.
just put it in our junk drawer because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Now, you couldn't say that because your toothbrush was way more than $20.
Oh yeah, it was an electric one you
Yes.
bought for me for Christmas. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Was it $21? $21?
No,
A little bit more.
it's a little bit more than that.
Yeah. Put a battery in
Well,
it.
what about you?
I thought about that. There's so many things. There's so many things that are. If we're filming Star Trek, I think the most important thing is gaffer's tape, and gaffer's tape is kind of like duct tape, but it gaffer's tape when you stick it and you peel it off, it doesn't have gummy stuff on it. So
Yeah.
it's more of a industrial tape.
Sort of like painter's tape.
Heavier duty than that.
Oh, okay.
Heavier duty than that. Yeah, and it sticks better than painter's tape. I don't know. There's so many things that you could.
Well, that's a
have.
good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. We did have a couple of answers.
Okay,
Linda Jordan said can opener.
a can
That would-
opener. Okay,
Would come in handy.
right.
Anne Lemley said duct tape. Good for anything. You could use that for a ton of stuff. Lisa Sparrow said, "Aw, she's got a picture of a horse
Oh, hold
here."
on. I've got that picture.
You do?
do.
Yeah, look at that. She paid $1 for that guy 25 years ago. He was 11 years
$1.
old. His name is Stormy, and he is still kicking. Look at that. He kind of looks like Vigo,
He
doesn't he?
kind of looks like he's in jail.
No, that's his little house.
That's his little place.
Yeah,
he loves
yeah.
it in there, I bet.
And then Paul Barron said cold snap plus other names. It's a man-made chamois cloth that you wear around your neck. He has 3 of them, and he doesn't do any outside activity in the summertime without one. Look at that.
He even took pictures of it.
Yeah, I guess you get them wet maybe, and
What?
they keep you
I
cool.
don't know. Are they disposable? I don't understand.
No, chamois. They're a lot of people use them to when they hand wash their cars to dry.
Oh,
because
yeah?
it
Okay.
Doesn't takes the spots off and
What
stuff.
what did he call it?
It's called cold snap, but I'm sure there's other names he said. But it's a chamois cloth.
Oh, okay. Does it get cold when you wet it? Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
okay.
Jamie Forsey Gonzalez said battery-operated lights or fans for when the power goes out. Yeah, I can see where that might be handy,
Yeah.
especially around where we live.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sin Parton said handheld coffee bean grinder. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a coffee person, so I like my frother because I like my iced coffee, so that does come in handy, and it is battery operated.
Yeah. Well, that was a pretty good question. It kind of stumped me a little bit because I try to find everything under $20.
Yeah.
So anyway, go to our Facebook page. We're going to have several of these this week. We always feature a topic to ponder question, and always want to get you to
Participate.
interact with what we're doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
participate with us.
Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is called Around the Table. Mm-hmm. And go do that. All right. What do we have now? Oh, we got history now, don't we?
Yes, we
Get
do.
rid of that.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Malaysia's first commercial oil well begins production. Shell's Grand Old Lady well in Miri, Sarawak started pumping oil, helping launch the petroleum industry in Southeast Asia on this day in 1910.
In 1920, Crazy Blues changed its music history. Mamie Smith and the Jazz Hounds recorded Crazy Blues, considered one of the first commercially successful blues recordings by an African-American artist. This was back in 1920. It helped open the door for jazz, age, and modern popular music. You know, black music has brought in this kind of music, jazz, and it's
And blues.
soul and blues.
Yes.
And we have to take our hat off to their unusual discovery of some of the music they brought to us. Yes.
Exactly. 1937, Claude Shannon lays the foundation for digital computing. He submitted his master's thesis at MIT demonstrating how Boolean algebra could be used in electrical circuits. The work became the theoretical basis for modern computers and digital
Oh, wow.
electronics. Had no idea.
Back in 1937. Also in 1937, the electric guitar receives a landmark patent. George Beauchamp and Adolf Rickenbacker were awarded a patent for one of the first electric guitars, forever changing popular music. And I know the Rickenbacker was...
Was that a name of a guitar?
It was, the bass guitars.
Oh.
Rickenbackers. Or Rickenbackers, I think is what they're called.
On this day, 1945, Japan signals its willingness to surrender in World War II. One day after the atomic bomb at Nagasaki, Japan informed the Allies that it was willing to accept surrender terms, bringing the war closer to its conclusion.
1954, construction begins on the St. Lawrence Seaway. Groundbreaking ceremonies mark the start of one of America's largest engineering projects connecting the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean.
Cool. 1954, Elvis Presley debuted That's All Right in Memphis. He performed the song that launched his career, helping ignite the rock and roll revolution.
And then in 1955, Chuck Berry's
Maybelline?
Maybelline
Yeah.
enters the charts. Berry's breakout hit helped define the sound of early rock music and influenced generations of artists.
1961, Operation Ranch Hand begins in Vietnam. The U.S. military started spraying herbicides, including Agent Orange, over South Vietnam in one of the war's most controversial operations.
Yeah, and that affected a lot of people
Yes.
with cancers later on when they came back from the into the States. 1963, Stevie Wonder makes chart history at the age 13. Little Stevie Wonder became the youngest solo artist ever to top the Billboard charts with Fingertips Part 2.
In 1969, the LaBianca murders shock America. Members of Charles Manson's cult murdered Leno and Rosemary LaBianca one day after the Tate murders, creating one of the most infamous crime stories in U.S. history.
1970, Elvis Presley, his legendary Las Vegas engagement, where he opened his summer festival at the International Hotel in Las Vegas. Performances later featured in Elvis's That's the Way It Is.
I remember watching his concerts on TV when I
Yeah.
was a kid. 1976, the musical Annie premiered. The beloved musical debuted in Connecticut before moving to Broadway and becoming one of the most successful stage productions of the decade.
1977, the son of Sam Killer is arrested. New York police arrested David Berkowitz, ending a year-long series of shootings and that terrified the city.
And in 1988, Japanese American internees, received formal redress. President Ronald Reagan signed the Civil Liberties Act, apologizing for the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II and authorizing compensation payments.
1990, NASA's Magellan spacecraft reaches Venus. Magellan entered orbit around Venus and began mapping nearly the entire planet's surface using radar, dramatically improving scientists' understanding of Earth's neighboring world. Okay. Right. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to have some guests from Camp Jack. They've got some things going on we want to know about. And to start off, we're going to be talking with Tom Qualls and then Chris Schmid from Camp Jack.
Yeah, see what's going on there.
Yeah. Stay with us. We will be right back. Paradise Cream is open again here in Harrison. Only a few moments left before they have to close for the summer. They're located right across the street from Pizza Hut right here in Harrison at 1525 North Main Street. They're open from Sunday through Thursday from 12 to 8, Friday and Saturday from 12 to 9. And coming up this Thursday is Stuff Your Stanley. Bring your empty Stanley tumbler and they'll stuff it full of their favorite ice cream. Over 20 flavors, cups, cones, and even pints and quarts. Go by and see them. Get your free punch card at Paradise Cream. All right, we have Camp Jack in the house. Hey, how you guys doing? Chris Mead and Tom Qualls, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Hey, how you guys doing? Did you guys have a good weekend?
We did.
We did. Very hot. Yes.
Very hot.
Yes.
Spent a lot of time in the air conditioning. Would you pull that microphone a little closer, please?
Sorry. Is that better?
It only hears
Gotcha.
when it's close. Yeah,
Gotcha.
appreciate it. So what's going on at Camp Jack recently? We were talking about what's the jackpot up to right now and those kind of things.
I don't know the exact dollar amounts today. I'm not our bingo expert. We have bingo experts
Yeah.
in house. But yes, we do try to do $1,000 jackpot. Once a month. Or so.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
working up to that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think we're there for tomorrow. But
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, still, it's a fun thing to do.
Oh, so fun.
And it helps bring a little bit of revenue to Camp Jack. You guys are so involved in other things. There'll be other organizations that come in here and they're veteran kind of related, and they always mention Camp Jack. So you guys don't necessarily stay in Camp Jack. You got your fingers all over the place.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that, or?
We get out into the community and we work with some of our community partners like American Legion, DAV, VFW when they existed. So we try to kind of like be the veteran overall clearinghouse. We bring people
Sure, yeah.
in, organizations in. They all bring customers to us. So we all try to kick in a little bit of revenue where we can support the
Yeah.
veterans when they're in need in the local area.
Well, it's all about the veterans.
Yes.
I mean, I think the focus of all of these organizations is, hey, we've got veterans, we need to help them and take care of them.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We also do things like Tom was mentioning. We do sort of liaise sometimes with these different organizations, but we're also doing a thing now where we go once a week, Thursday mornings from 9 to 11 at the VA clinic. Help people
Okay.
there learn about other resources, because that really is kind of a thing. We do help veterans out directly, but we're also sort of a clearinghouse for resources to help veterans find other support, to
Yeah.
take a really high level view of here's how we can not only help you succeed through this rough patch, but going forward.
Right.
Make sure there are fewer rough
Yeah,
patches.
go ahead.
I was just going to ask, do you help families of veterans?
Yes,
Yes.
That
absolutely.
have passed away or?
Yes, yes, we
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yes,
sure do.
veterans and their families. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering what's type of resources that you have your hands on that you can offer.
I can tell you that about 1 out of 10 of every veteran that gets out of the military struggles with food insecurity or not being able to put food on the table, as well as financial hardship. So when they go through those types of things, that's when we try to get them to come to Camp Jack. And we sit down and we talk to them. We find out what their most immediate needs, and do programs with emergency rental assistance, paying utilities. We have a food pantry to deal with, like I said, the food insecurity. So we try to, it's kind of a triage thing. You bring them in, you
Sure,
figure
yeah.
out what they need, and we go from there and meet their needs.
What
Yeah.
a great resource. I mean,
Yeah.
because we think about it when you're in the military and then you're not, there's a transition period into
There is.
civilian life. And you've
Absolutely.
got to find a place to live, I imagine, and a job and
And it can be
everything.
very
All of
abrupt,
it. Yes,
too. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Sometimes it's a slow transition out of the service, and sometimes it's very abrupt.
Yeah.
So we're there to sort of help bridge that gap however we can.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would think that there's a lot of veterans out there that feel like they need to do it on their own.
They do.
Absolutely.
And they may know of Camp Jack, but then they say, I don't need their help, or
Well, and I'll tell you, I have utmost respect for that. That's that
Yeah.
rugged individualism
Yeah.
that you're taught when you're in
Right,
there.
right.
I like to think most people remember those lessons. Some people struggle with them, but there's a misnomer out there that when someone steps out of the service, they've got all the same services they had provided to them while they were in, and that's not true. And that's where Camp Jack comes in, and we help them navigate the VA process, whether it be a
Right.
claim or they've just got some type of immediate need, like maybe they need a wheelchair ramp. We do those, but sometimes we can't get to them, so we refer
Yeah.
them to the VA.
Well, it's one thing to go to the VA, and if you don't have an advocate or somebody to maybe push a little
Right.
bit the VA system, it may fail them in some ways.
It could, and that's why we also contact congressmen, senators on veterans' behalf to
Okay.
get their records, whatever the case may be. I mean, we try to be. We have on our board. We actually have a lawyer. We've got
Okay.
a therapist in house to deal with people with PTSD or any
Mm-hmm.
other type of emotional need. So we kind of cover the gamut. I was doing a little research on my own just to compare us to other organizations. And as far as organizations in towns of this size and in rural America, I don't think anyone beats us right now.
Yeah, I know that before Camp Jack came in, we didn't hear a lot about the veterans.
Right.
And then when they came in, I go, wow, there's a lot going on here.
There is.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Camp Jack has really tied a lot of things together too. Even in towns where a lot of military members live, there's not like one organization that sort of helps tie it all together like Camp Jack. We really do have a world-class facility and amazing resources and volunteers to help people, help veterans and their families kind of get on top of
Yeah.
things. And it's unique. I don't think people realize how unique Harrison is that way.
Yeah.
So when I tell people like in Nashville or something like that, and they're like, "Holy cow, that's amazing!" So
Yeah, for
I
such
think
a
it's
small town.
We are so blessed. Yeah.
Yeah. And you got a beautiful building now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job of refurbishing that building with that HUD grant that we received. And the city has been a big supporter of ours since my time, I think this past October. Explore Harrison,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Recovery Center, the Ozarks. We work with pretty much everybody. We've got a lot of great community partners, and that's why I think we're successful.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you have any special events coming up that you want to talk about?
I think we're going to support Breast Awareness Day. We're going to support it, but we're not going to be the prime lead on that, of course. But that, and I think we're going to support that Rocktoberfest that's coming up
Okay.
here in Harrison. Of course,
And the Veterans Day parade, obviously,
Yeah,
is
it's a
in
big,
November.
pretty big deal,
Kind of
yeah.
a big deal for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it does. The parade part starts at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And we would love to see, especially the 250th anniversary of the
Yes.
country,
Yeah.
Harrison's 150.
Yeah.
We would love to see this be the biggest Veterans Day parade ever. To see everybody come out and support the vets who made all that happen. Not these guys
Awesome, yeah.
specifically. We may tease some of them that they were old enough, but no. But yeah, if we could really turn Harrison out, that would
Yeah.
be amazing to support these guys.
Yeah. And don't forget your weekly things that you have, like on Tuesdays.
Bingo.
The bingo, which is
You
which
know-
brings it a huge crowd because we drive by there.
Oh, yeah.
Around 5 o'clock, and it's already packed full of people. You got
Yes.
you got repeat offenders, don't you?
We do.
And bingo is our prime source of revenue. That's
Okay.
how we keep the lights on at Camp Jack.
Yeah.
And so if you don't want to donate or volunteer on a regular basis, you can come out and play bingo, and you're pretty much supporting every one of those dollars goes into it.
Yeah.
To help vets.
Well, you talk about volunteering. Do you still need volunteers?
Always.
Always?
We do.
What's the common thing that you need most of?
We really need a lot of IT support, people with computer skills.
Okay.
Also, we have guys, our QRF team, our quick response team. They do things like the ramps and everything else he was building. We
Oh,
are
yeah,
constantly needing people, who are willing to do some hands-on work, and maybe it's building ramps, maybe it's helping transport something quickly, or helping someone with a wheelchair.
Okay.
That kind of resource. We definitely need that. And lastly, we need people who have the kind of personality that can help us fundraise. Not
Oh,
everybody's
okay.
cut out for that,
Yeah.
but that is the kind of volunteer work that a lot of our volunteers they can only give a couple hours a week.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect for that,
Sure.
So
Yeah.
we've got lots of opportunities. We even have opportunities for high school students because I know they need to
Oh
fulfill
wow!
their
What a great way to
communities.
introduce them to the veterans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. So definitely anyone who's interested in volunteering, check out our website, campjack.org, or give us a call, and we would love to speak to
Do
them.
you have somebody down there full time to answer the phone?
We do not, but we do have a contact us form on our website, and
Okay.
that is always answered. Okay, those
Okay.
emails are always answered. We do have after-hours support for the phones, but it's really for emergency purposes.
Okay.
So if you're interested in volunteering or learning more, I would love it if you'd visit
Yeah.
campjack.org.
All right. Did we cover everything you wanted to talk about?
Maybe just one last thought.
Go ahead.
I want people to see veterans as victorious. I don't want them to see them as victims. If we look across the spectrum, I know I'm a retiree myself. That's a different level. I got a check, and I was well taken care of when I got out, and I still am. But that's why I think it's important, whether you did a career in the military or you're just a veteran. I won't say just a veteran, but you did, say, a
Sure,
4-year
yeah.
tour. You
Yeah.
did your service to this country, and you deserve to be taken care of.
Yes.
And we owe you a debt of gratitude. And so I would just say, closing, if we talk about veterans and being successful, the Vice President of the United States right now is a Marine Corps veteran.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have a lot of success stories out
What
there.
what we forget to think about is, okay, we made a choice to do that, and that choice was based on if we were going to live or possibly die
That's
right.
for our country.
That's right.
Yes.
And if we didn't die for our country, that's still a price that we should be paid back for.
Amen.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, great guys! Thank you so much for being in today. We always appreciate when Camp Jack comes on, because it makes us all feel good that you guys are doing such a great job out there. And
Thank
we
you
can,
for the
we can be
support.
proud of that.
Yeah,
All right.
thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Around the Table on the original KHOZ.
All right, it's time for Ozarks Uncovered. Oh my gosh.
Before we get to that, can I just mention a couple of things going on here?
Oh.
For today, for instance.
No, we can't do that.
Harrison Community Blood Drive is going on at the First Christian Church Fellowship Hall. That's today from 12 to 6. So if you want to go give blood, because there is a blood shortage going on, you can go there from 12 to 6 today. Get a free beach towel, and you can register to win a $10,000 dream vacation. So they're doing that today, and then they're doing it again on the 19th from 9:30 to 3:30. The city of Harrison is going to be putting that one on the 19th, City Hall.
Okay.
So just wanted to mention
Just the
that.
one?
There's two. Well, there's one today. That's at First Christian Church, and then the one on the 19th is going to be at City Hall. But they're doing two different blood drives. So I just, those are coming up, so I wanted to mention those.
So that's happening today.
Yes.
Okay, August 10th, and then they have one next Wednesday on the 19th.
Right.
Okay. All righty. Now, do you want to do Ozarks Uncovered?
Yes.
I was going to have some theme music,
Are
and
you
I'd.
excited about that?
Oh well, yeah. Let's talk about it. Ooh, Ozarks Uncovered. Oh, secrets of the what secrets are still hidden in the Ozarks?
Well, this is a pretty cool one, and it's actually managed by the Buffalo National River, the National Park Service. But
Okay.
we've gone there and we visited. I've done some photography there.
Yeah.
Awesomely cool
Yeah.
ghost town. It is an official ghost town because it is still quite a few buildings there and it's not inhabited.
And we're
of
talking
course.
about Rush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went there back in the 80s, the first time, and the ghost town is slowly
Being
decaying, and it would be nice if they could at least manage it.
Well, I think at one time they did try to do
Yeah.
to reinvent itself as a tourist attraction, but that didn't really.
Well, what are some of the fun facts that about Rush that you wanted to talk about?
It was at one time a thriving mining town. They discovered zinc in 1880 and started mining there. Prospectors started. They were searching for silver actually, and found deposits of zinc. And then in 1885, the first mine started. The Morning Star mine started, and eventually became one of the largest mining projects or operations in the district. At its peak, there were 2,000 to 3,000 people.
In that
lived
one little place?
in zinc. I'm sure there's a lot of other buildings that are there, but
you
there was
mean
a
in Rush?
hotel. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a hotel. There was a store. There's still houses there that you can see, today. Offices, homes, blacksmith shop. And then World War I wanted to know why they were mining zinc. And so it turns out that during World War I, to make the brass ammunition, they needed zinc. And so it became really popular again.
Well, back then, you say that there were 2,000 to 3,000 people living there. And a lot of these people come into those areas as opportunists. They come in, they bring, a couple mules, all of their supplies. They probably were living in tents,
I imagine.
temporary
to start out with,
situations
right?
to start out with. So it really depends on a lot of the things that were there are not there anymore because everything was kind of temporary.
Yeah. And back then, because there was no railroad nearby and the Buffalo River was too shallow to float the ore, they had to, and what the landscape was around there, mountains
absolutely.
and hills. They actually took the ore out, or the zinc out, by horse and mule wagons
Yeah.
through the hills. That's how
And
they got
had
it out.
and I think it's still standing there today. They have a big smelting chimney that's still there that they smelted their or heated the ore down to something that they could actually, package and
Right.
and ship out.
They, what was I going to say? Some of the big, when we went to visit, there's some big rocks just kind of like strewn. Well, that was what was left over after they mined the zinc out of it.
Yeah.
I just think that's really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about was jumbo. In
Jumbo?
1893, a 6-ton chunk of zinc called jumbo, and they actually mined that out and displayed it at the World's Columbian Exposition.
So
in
they got
Chicago.
it from
Rush, Arkansas.
Rush, Arkansas.
Yeah,
And how big was it, I wonder?
6 tons.
6 tons. How did they move that? Yeah, that would be the real $250 question.
That's what you
how
call
they moved that.
horsepower.
Yeah, really. Well, they had to have moved it some way. Wow.
But if you've never visited Rush, I was gonna look to. I don't remember how to get there. Maybe you do. Go visit, take a walk around, and look at the old buildings before they're all swallowed up completely. But
Yeah, they said this actually didn't last very long. 1880s, they discovered the town in 1880s. 85, Morning Star mine opened, so they started mining everything. And then by World War I, the end of World War I, everything collapsed. Mm-hmm. The boom there collapsed. Zinc prices fell, and the mines began shutting down. I wonder why they stopped using zinc. Probably went to another metal. Probably something cheaper. And by 1920, only about 344 people remained in Rush. The Morning Star mine closed in 1931. That marked the end of Rush's major mining era. And then Rush later tried to reinvent itself as a tourist attraction. It promoted itself as Rush Ghost Town. And people still go there today. It's fenced in. You can't really go in and out of the buildings because I think here recently I saw a post a year or two ago where part of the buildings had collapsed.
Yeah.
So they didn't want you to be in there.
And what about the mines themselves? I mean, at one point there were 20 mining companies and 14 mines around the area. So
Well, if
those are like little abandoned caves, I'm sure.
Yeah, if you hike the trail, the mining openings are jailed up.
Oh yeah,
There's bars there.
Bars across them.
And there's one spot on the trail, if this is the right spot, there's an old mining car
yes.
still sitting there, and it looked like they were mining into the side of the rock, and that they just left one day, kind of like a ghost town. Just everybody just picked up and left.
Wouldn't it be cool to metal detect there? I mean, you can't because it's property of the government. But
Absolutely,
that would
be interesting.
Interesting.
So, is Rush really considered a ghost town?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
I personally haven't heard any ghost stories, but it's considered a ghost town just because it has no permanent population, and there's so many buildings that are still there.
Or we could call some of the towns in Arkansas ghost towns. I mean, some places.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
Flippin is almost a ghost town.
Yeah.
The town of Flippin.
Okay. Anything else on?
But that was cool. I thought that
Rush,
was a cool way to start off our Ozarks Uncovered. If you have any stories about Rush, or you had family members that lived or worked in and around Rush, please go to our Facebook page and you can put your story, and we'd love to talk about it. But yeah.
Yeah. Are you just trying to get all this information for a new book that you're trying to write? A history book of sorts?
Maybe. I can always use this for research,
Absolutely.
can't I?
Absolutely. All right, Kelly, thanks for doing the research on that. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll maybe talk about some of the events that are happening around the area and maybe some more stuff when we return on Around the Table with Dan and Kelly. Stay with us.
Live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
Kelly and I were talking about how hot it's going to be for the next 7 days. I mean, it's going to be grueling hot with temperatures up into the low 100s, high 90s. And what a perfect time to go to Paradise Cream.
Yes.
Yeah, go to Paradise Cream. They're open all summer long, located right across the street from Pizza Hut right here in Harrison, Arkansas at 1525 North Main Street. In their food truck, they have cups, cones, pints, over 20 flavors you could choose from. When you go by, get something free. They've got a punch card. It's free. Sunday through Thursday, 12 to 8. Friday and Saturday, 12 to 9. And then coming up Thursday is Stuff Your Stanley. They've got gluten-free and dairy-free options. So check them out. Paradise Cream. All right.
Just looking at my cup here. I would never be able to eat this whole thing full of ice cream.
Sure you could.
Well, I'd probably be sick after, but
you could throw that in the freezer.
that's
Take
true.
a bite or two. I want a suicide. And I want to tell them what they ought to do.
What's that?
Well, once you put something in there and then you forget the flavor, you like mix 3 or 4 flavors at once.
Okay.
What would be cool is if they had a special over there where the workers at Paradise Cream put their own selections in there, and then you take it.
Well, I imagine you could just go there and
Yeah.
say, put whatever you want in there.
Yeah, whatever you have the most of or
Give
the
me
least of,
2 or 3 different flavors. You pick them.
you pick them. Would that be good?
Could be dangerous.
I wonder what. Yeah, some of those flavors may not mix with
That'd
each
be
other.
fun, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be. I wonder
Yeah.
if they have a jalapeno pickle flavor. Jalapeno pickle. You ever had a pickled jalapeno?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
I don't know about ice cream though.
All right. Let's do some events that are happening before we run out of time.
Okay.
Did you have one over there?
Yeah, there's a couple. Newton County Fair and Rodeo Fairgrounds has a lot going on coming up this Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. You said the lawnmower races you thought were Friday?
I think it's
the
on
14th?
Friday. Yeah, it doesn't show a date here, but I think when I looked at it, it was the 14th.
Okay, so the lawnmower races, and then on Saturday, start time 3 o'clock. On August 15th is the ATV rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do barrels. They're going to do a lap race, obstacle course, and a drag race.
Okay.
And
ATV rodeo?
yeah, there'll be
Oh.
kids will get a trophy and a cash payback. There's youth and adults. The entry fee is $10 for kids and $20 for youth and adults. You can call Crystal or Jack. You can also go to their Facebook page, but that's this Friday and Saturday.
Yeah. Now, on the 14th there at the Newton County Fair, they've got the Veterans Dinner at 5 p.m. It's free chili supper and pie dinner to veterans and one guest. Also, they have the free admission to the lawnmower races, which I think is on the same night.
Yeah.
And this Veterans Dinner starts at 5 p.m. It's going to be in the Newton County Fair building number 3, and it is air conditioned, so that's a plus.
Oh, yeah, I'm
It's a real
sure.
plus.
Let's see, coming up also at the Newton County Fairgrounds on August 22nd, which is Saturday at 6 o'clock, they're going to do a truck and tractor pull. And that's in Jasper at 6 o'clock. Gates open at 5. And then
That's the 22nd?
the 22nd, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
All right. And then on the 20, let me make sure I don't mix up my dates here. On the 27th, from the deep roots to lasting legacy, the Grantham Bull Jam. This is going to be at the Newton County. I guess this is going to be part of their rodeo series. Gates open at 6. Mutton Bustum at 7. It's going to be at the Newton County Fairgrounds.
And what day is that?
The 27th.
Okay.
August 27th at 8 o'clock. That's on a Thursday.
Yeah. Well, the Tuesday before that, on the 25th, they're doing a livestock sale, buyer's dinner.
Okay.
The buyer's dinner is provided free of charge for all prospective donors and supporters of the livestock premium sale. So dinner's going to be served at 6 o'clock in the commercial building. And then this special event gives exhibitors selected for the premium sale an opportunity to meet and introduce themselves to potential buyers and donors. So that's also going on. So they
Okay.
got a lot going on.
Yeah. Did you do the truck and tractor pull?
I did.
You did that one? Okay. All right. Well, we're good shape.
We're up to date.
And then one last thing. Next Wednesday, the Community Blood Center of the Ozarks is having their blood drive again, and that's going to be at the City of Harrison building, City Hall, City Council room at 118 Industrial Park. They're having their blood drive. And if you want to schedule an appointment, you can call 417-227-5006. And like Kelly said earlier, they're giving away, donors can enter to win a $10,000 dream vacation. I wonder where that is going to be. Or do you have to dream about the vacation?
You dream it up, maybe?
$10,000. If you want to give me the $10,000, I'll dream about a vacation.
Oh, I know where I'd be going.
Yeah, you'd be going to Scotland. Also, they'll be giving away free velour beach towels to all the donors. I don't know if there's a limited supply, but check them out if you want to schedule something. Give them a call again, 417-227-5006. All right. Oh, boy, today is August the 7th.
No, today is August the 10th.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why is it the 7th
I don't know.
on my paper? It was the 7th last week.
Yes,
It is the
was.
10th.
Yeah.
All right, it's the 10th. I hope I've got the right paper. Do you have one there that says the 10th or the
I
7th?
do not. It says the 7th.
Okay, I bet this is the 10th. This is National S'mores Day.
Yum.
Yum, a day dedicated to the classic campfire treat made with graham crackers, chocolate, and toasted marshmallows. Families and friends often celebrate by making s'mores together.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Sydney loves to do that.
yeah.
It's also National Lazy Day, an unofficial holiday encouraging people to relax, take a break from their busy schedules, and enjoy some well-deserved downtime. My boss is doing that.
I was going to say Hillary's doing that today and tomorrow.
She is, and she deserves it.
National Spoil Your Dog Day. Why
We
don't
do
we
that
do that
every
every day?
day.
Yeah. A dog day, a day for dog owners to pamper their pets with extra treats, toys, walks, and attention. What else can we do? Well, we're doing all that right now.
We are.
World Lion Day, not the lie you would tell somebody, but a lion, the animal, established to raise awareness about lion conservation and the threats facing lion populations all around the world.
It's National Skyscraper Appreciation Day. Celebrates the engineering and architectural achievements behind the world's tallest buildings and the impact they have on city skylines. You know, one of the only cities in the world that has no skyscrapers? You've been there.
Edinburgh,
Yes.
Edinburgh,
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yeah.
International Biodiesel Day, recognizing biodiesel and an alternate fuel resource, and commemorates the birthday of inventor Rudolf Diesel, who demonstrated early engines using vegetable oil. We're using vegetable oil. That's how he originally made the engine. Can we not do that today? We have plenty of vegetables, corn, and that kind of thing.
You can imagine that would do for farmers.
Well, hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Thank you so much. We look forward to serving you all week long. Thank you again, Kelly. I'll see you Friday
Yep,
on the show.
I'll be here.
And tomorrow it'll be Ann. So thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.